Okay, the eclectic music taste for those who do follow me on things, and I have a very broad, eclectic music taste. I like what I like, and I don't like what I don't like. So, what do I like? I like lyrics that mean something, not just rambling rhymes that they just put together for no purpose other than to just make a song move along. I like lyrics and poetry, and I like violins and classical music. I like rock. I like old stuff. I like new poppy stuff. Like, it doesn't matter. As long as the music says something or you can feel it, that's the kind of music I like. And I listen to everything. I was a concert kid. I've said before that I grew up in either Long Island, New York, or by the Virginia Beach oceanfront, or in the Virginia Beach area. So I grew up around coliseums and amphitheaters. So let's see. The first concert I ever went to was Tracy Lawrence and White Lightning when I was like 9. I've seen Neil Diamond twice. I've seen the Spice Girls. I've seen Offspring. I've seen Creed. I've seen Blink-182. I've seen Toby Keith. I've seen Korn 3 times. I've seen Limp Bizkit. I've seen Run DMC. I've seen Crystal Method. I've seen the Foo Fighters. I've seen, I can't even remember half the bands I've seen because a lot of them were group things. Like I went to Dysfunctional Family Picnic in 2000 in New York at Madison Square Garden. Me and my friends went there instead of going to our ring dance, which is junior prom for Southerners. And we went to Lunatic Luau almost every year that I lived there in the Virginia Beach area. So that's how I've seen Korn so much. So we did Lunatic Luau. I've seen Matchbox 20 and Sugar Ray. That was the best concert of my life. I went to that with my mom. I surprised her with the tickets to that too. That was a great day. They released 500 tickets the morning of the concert, and I managed to get up there and get 2 tickets for me and my mom. And it was around her birthday, so it was her birthday present. And I showed up at the gas station she was working at, and I just ran up to the window and slapped the tickets on the glass, and she just lost her mind in the gas station. It was awesome. So, yeah, and if we weren't going to concerts, they were always, the summertime at the Virginia Beach oceanfront was always music going on. Riding around in cars, blaring music. In New York, it was Deer Park Avenue. At the Virginia Beach oceanfront, it was the oceanfront, and you just rode up and down blaring music, and we blared weird music. Weird. Like, we'd be blaring, what is that Buttercup song? And Billy Joel, and we never played anything that everybody was listening to. Me and my friends were always listening to stuff that was weird. Me and my girl Becca liked Hispanic techno. We ran around blaring Hispanic techno an entire summer one time just because we liked the beats. Yeah. That's my deal with music, man. I like music that says something. I like lyrics that mean something. I like it if they're playing an instrument. I want to be able to feel that instrument. You know, if I could feel it, you know, that's why I like Guns N' Roses so much. I love the guitars. My grandfather, my father, my uncle. My uncle was in a band. He actually taught me how to play the drums when I was little. He was in a band, and big thing at family cookouts and barbecues, everybody would get out acoustic guitars, and campouts, they would have them out, and they would just sit around bonfires all night playing music and singing old songs. And music, I've always had a soundtrack to my life, and I like it that way because music helps things flow. And with the classical music and stuff, you know, they say that back in the 1800s during the great or was it before that? During the great period of the art renaissance eras and classical music was getting really, really big. They said it was an actual evolutionary jump in our mind development when we came up with classical music because of the intricacies of how it worked. I mean, if you think about Beethoven was deaf, but he learned how to play music, and he wrote his music by laying his head on the top of the piano and playing it and feeling the vibrations and the frequency of the music. So music is important, and I try to tell people this all the time too. If you're riding around listening to angry music all the time and you're singing out songs about heartbreak and people cheating on you and getting in fights and dramas with your baby mamas and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, you're putting yourself in a negative energy bubble. Go listen to some happy stuff for a while. I guarantee you stop listening to that negative, angry music. There's a, you know, I'm a white chick, and I'm going to go ahead and say this. There's a reason that all the executive producers for all your rap labels are white. And there's a reason they like to keep that music angry, because they know that the majority people that listen to that music live in low-income, poor areas, and they want to keep you angry, and they want to keep you in that low-income, poor area, because the only way they can stay on top is if they have enough people on bottom holding them up. So that goes for anybody who lives in the poor, ghetto areas that, you know, oh, my neighborhood's so bad. Well, yeah, what are you guys riding around listening to? Are you riding around listening to gangbanging and drug selling and blaring that at the top of your radio all the time? And then you wonder why this happens to you? Why do you think Biggie got shot? Why do you think Tupac got shot? Why do you think that other rap dude recently just got arrested and everything else like that? You can't be broadcasting that kind of negative energy out all the time and just not assume it's not going to manifest into your life somewhere. So if you're going to pick a soundtrack to your life to help you get through, why don't you pick something happy? Why don't you pick something that's positive? Why don't you pick something that brings good things into your life and brings up memories from good times and makes you envision those same kind of memories later in life? Because I don't know what you guys are trying to manifest. Some of you trying to manifest wealth and romance and all that other stuff. What am I trying to manifest? I'm trying to manifest a bonfire and guitars and a whole bunch of people having a really good time. That's it. That's the end game. Having good people to hang around and play music with and harmonize with, and people who harmonize with me. And that's all I need out of this life. All right, well, that's my last one for today, guys. I'm not sure when or if I'll be doing any more of these anytime soon, but I'll get to them when I get to them. Y'all have a good one. Have a blessed day. Bye.